Hi peeps, it's Maddie from Smiley Cats. Today I'm going to show you how to make beautiful flowers out of cardboard tubes. What you need is on the screen. Let's cut and glue, be happy. I used the equivalent of 3 toilet rolls, but you can use any cardboard tube, such as a kitchen towel or wrapping paper. I start off by squeezing the tube flat and cut off strips about 1 centimeter wide. These strips will form later on the petals of the flower. Having made a few, I've noticed it easier to attach them when they're thinner, so I've adjusted them accordingly. I've repeated this process with the second tube, this time cutting in the right shape. Cutting it from wide to thin or from thin to wide. I squeeze down the last tube and cut it in half. The strip is too wide, so I cut it about the length of half my finger. Starting on the curved side of this strip, I cut thin strips nearly to the end, but not quite. Once you've done the whole strip, you should end up with something that looks like a comb or a funny moustache. Now carefully start rolling it up, making sure that the curve of the cardboard goes outwards. This is going to become the middle of the flower. Before we're going to secure it with sellotape, we're going to put a straw right through the center. Make sure you use the bendy end at the top of your flower, so you can give it an angle later on if you wanted to. The second half of my tube is too wide as well, so I'm going to cut this in half. Then with a pencil I'm going to draw some pointy petals . And cut them out. These pointy shapes will form the leaves underneath the flowers, also known as sepals. You can see what I mean on this diagram. I wrapped this around my straw as well and secured it with sellotape. Once I've made sure that everything curls outwards, I'm ready for my petals. Start with 4 strips. Get a long piece of sellotape and start threading them on one by one. Make sure you use the thin side on the sellotape. A bit tricky, but you can do it, show's boss. Once I've got all 4 strips on, I use a pencil organizer to put my flower in, so I've got my hands free. Carefully fold the sellotape with your 4 strips on around the heart of the flower. Try and secure it in place as you go along. Put 1 petal on each corner. You can see I thread the sellotape through each petal. You can use a glue gun, but not everybody has a glue gun, so I tried it with sellotape and it does work. Now we're going to fill in the gaps. Repeat the process, but this time with 1 petal at a time. There you go, one lovely flower. I like to squeeze down the petals for a fuller effect. But this does come down to personal preference. I also like it if the heart stood out a bit more. So hold it and put some sellotape around the edges. This will make it look more prominent. Ta-da! You can keep it natural or you can paint it before you put it together. I can't make up my mind which one I like more. I think they both look good. Thank you for watching and see you next time.